Welcome back, guys, to East, the Oath in Felghana, where last episode, after battling Chester in the Illburn ruins, Count Maguire showed up with troops, capturing Adol, as Chester then sent him barreling below into the zone of lava. Supposedly inescapable, we searched around for a way out, or an item that could help us survive in the fire, finally falling down to claim the Fireworm's amulet, which allowed us in turn to claim the Ventus bracelet, a new spell, as we were then forced to do battle with Gwilyn, the Fire Eater. With tons of goodies obtained, we continued to search for that way out.
Right then, now we've made it over to here. What boss wants to wait for me now? No, let's go up on this podium first, because there's obviously something waiting for me there. Is that a parasol? Blockier serum, not a parasol. You can spend another hour in this area if you want. Oh, thank you. What is Brockier serum? Grants the ability to dash, an energy supplement made from the fruit of a sacred tree. Well, I couldn't dash yet. That's an interesting thing. Let's use it. Adol drank the faintly shimmering water from the bottle. A power welled up from within his body, granting him the dash ability. So, hold the attack key or magic key while running, or double-click the mouse button, if I'm using that. You may also elect to enable alternate method for dashing from the option, including double-tap dash and always dash once able. Well, since dashing enables you to move much faster than usual, it's perfect for dodging enemy attacks, getting out of tight spots, or even just reducing travel time. So essentially then, it's just hold the attack button. It's not even that much faster. But if we can tear around a little bit more, that's never a bad thing, surely. Oh, unless the game makes me dash now. What if I fall down here? Why have you given me the dash ability? Ah! Ah! Don't stand still, you idiot! Can't you see? The blocks are a different color. And there's a big, gigantic death moth of fire. Run! Oh, I can't go that way? Ah! Whoa! Seems I don't take damage from these floors going up higher, but what the hell is going on? Well, I'm dead. Let's figure out what this boss is doing. It's just incredibly loud. Okay, so I'm supposed to jump those. But some of them don't do damage? No, they all do damage. Depends if I get hit directly by the fireball or not. There's spikes on the bottom of these steps, by the way. Not a fan of these guys. I mean, I guess at least there is a safe spot, in a sense. So as long as I've jumped before the platform gets launched upwards, I don't seem to take damage. Well, I took damage again from the steps there. Oh, this is so confusing. And you can just do straight fireballs at me, okay. The real question is when I'm supposed to attack. What? I still took damage then? As long as I'm away from the actual fireball, I don't take damage. It's when there's fire underneath me. I can't hit you no matter what. I'm safe at the sides. You can tell I'm trying to get used to the attack pattern, even if I'm only on 1 HP now. As long as I'm off to the side, I'm fine. I should watch out when he's close and low, though, by the look of it. Okay, so Loud Boss with so much going on at one point in time, but we'll get this. You can see that I'd stabilized things. Oh, get off! I can run away like that. Okay, cool. Ah, I got hit by the spikes that time. Because I was holding a charged spin. Now I've lost it a little bit here. Oh, that actually works for there. Okay, well. Got hit by that, I think. I think he's going for the whole thing again. Oh, that was a super laser. Okay. Super lasers. Must recognize super lasers. Oh, what? Wah! I think normal attacks will actually do me loads better. But it's taking double damage from stuff like that. I've already kind of given up on this go again already. Especially because I can't get the lunge to hit him there. He's got armor on his back as well, hasn't he? So I can't actually damage him from his tail side. Ah! Down strike is not what I want. That's going to be the whole thing. Haha! Missed again. That's that bit you can't be under those little arches. I'm dead. I didn't take double damage at least, but in terms of underguild or underleveled, I simply can't get more gear currently. I can't get out of this underground place. So, nothing I can really do about my gear level. Not far. If I get lucky with a few hits here, I could win. I'm patient with a few hits here. Ooh, that was close. Oh, he's going for laser. No, he's going for standard fire. Damn it. So close. It's going to be this try. It's going to be this try. As long as he doesn't start with a random attack before I've even got ready, because the game acts so fast. I took damage then again. Okay, it won't be this try. Let's just get nuked down on that one. So close. Oh, come on! Woo! That was just luck. I got away from that. Nothing more, nothing less. That was luck. Again, with the position he did that in, there was only taking damage and there wasn't anything else I could do. Again, this is just taking damage again. If he's doing it on the side that I am like that, then I'm just screwed. Standard fire. Standard fire. No, it's the laser. Safe here this time. Why am I under? Why am I under? Oh, he'll hit. Why am I running away? Now I know why I'm running away. I don't think it's the full platform thing, but got him! Got him! Hey, you blow up over there, I don't care. I really enjoy the bosses in this series. I know it takes me multiple tries to do, but they're so fun as we acquire the sunset statue. Toughest East boss you face thus far? Not really. First boss in East 1 is always going to be that one, because he's just stupid, because there's no skill side to it. You can learn patterns on a lot of bosses and actually be able to defeat them once you've kind of figured out what they're doing or what is the best way to like counter them. Like, doing the spinny magic was no good. Doing normal attacks was fine. There were some like bits where it just felt like, oh, it's gone there, so now I can't do anything except for get hit. But we got through indeed. Thank you for the cheers. Got on try 11. But I enjoy it. It's so much fun. Oh my goodness. Where's the save point? Got him on try 11. Indeed. Wasn't there a save point like right here? Oh, I guess I'll just continue onwards. But I like just the learning and like the constant grinding against it and figuring out the pattern, and then once you've kind of got it down, you can kind of see like, yeah, you probably could go for a 0-hit run, to be honest, off that. Like, I could probably go for a 0-hit run now, but it's building up to that point, gaining the knowledge. And I enjoy it. It's something cathartic about beating a boss like that. Oh, that was good. So you'd expect after 11 tries losing to a boss, when most games I generally come out with like, yeah, first try, no death, first try, no death, first try, death. It's refreshing. I don't mind being struck by challenge. Every so often, it's great. Gets your adrenaline pumping, gets your brain thinking, oh, let's not fall again. Uh-oh. Oh, that just gets me to a treasure chest? I'm supposed to fall here? Alright then. Let's not fall again, he says. Oh, we're supposed to fall here, maybe? Maybe. That was a fair challenge. I liked it. There were some attacks that were a bit... But still, I'm going to fall. Because that brings me to where? The way out. Falling is the way to go yet again. That was faster than I'd anticipated. A boyish voice. Hello. I had every confidence you'd make it back alive. And with the statue, no less. I must admit, I'm impressed. Now, hand them over. Both of them. Don't play dumb with me either. I know you're the one who defeated that creature in the quarry. Chester, don't! Ah, Dogi! Eleanor? Dogi? You shouldn't be here. Why have you come? Sister Nell told us that Adol had come here to look for Father Pierre. Dogi had just returned and was going to follow him, so I came too. No end of trouble, I swear. Freezing my ass off climbing the Elder mountains with monsters all around me and no equipment worth a damn. So I go back to town and regroup and try again, and what do I hear? The mayor's been hurt and Adol's off to the ruins. And Chester, you've been missing for 6 months? What the hell, man? Chester, I don't mind that you've become one of Count Maguire's knights. No matter what people say you've done, you're still my brother. If you're truly following your heart, I would never stand in your way. But why? Why are you doing this? Why would you kidnap a priest or try to hurt Adol? And how come you never contacted me, even just to let me know you were still alive? Are you done? I left town because I found the menial existence offered me there to be utterly repugnant. I wasn't thrilled at the prospect of babysitting you for the rest of my life either, Eleanor. What? I thought that if I became one of Maguire's knights, I could move up in the world and make something of myself. As opposed to living a peasant's existence in some backwater town, biding my time until I die of boredom. It was all dragging me down, Eleanor. Living life in a place where nothing matters is the height of tedium. Not just one element of it either, but every part of every day. You, the town, my past, everything. All meaningless. What? What are you saying? Chester, you son of a bitch! What the hell is wrong with you? I could ask the same thing. You have no right to feel indignant, Dogi. I simply chose the same path in life as you. Or have you conveniently forgotten that you abandoned Redmont on a whim 8 years ago? None of us are children anymore. Keep your statues for now. I'm sure they'll be safest in your care. As I said, I became one of Count Maguire's knights to rid myself of my past. That includes you, Dogi. You are no longer a part of my life. I suggest you forget about me and move along. Get in my way and you'll be very, very sorry. I still can't believe what happened at the ruins. I mean, what can Chester possibly be thinking? Mayor, I hate to say this, but we have larger concerns at the moment. The closure of the quarry is bad enough, but a threat and a priest on top of it all. Chester's a factor, yes, but I think our first priority should be Maguire. He's indisputably the root of our problems. Yes, you're right, of course. Bishop Nicholas, do you have any inkling as to what Count Maguire may be after? I'm afraid not, but then he's never been one to talk openly about his affairs. His wife and their 2 children attend morning mass without him always. I do find it hard to believe, though, that he'd try and claim authority beyond that of the church. What would you suggest we do about Father Pierre, then? As head of the Felghana diocese, it is my duty to oversee the well-being of all members of the clergy. When I return to the castle, I intend to have a talk with the Count. Fear not, I should be able to secure Father Pierre's release. Much obliged on that. I'll leave Father Pierre to you, then. Thank you. I must say, though, I'm a bit concerned about these statues Count Maguire has Chester searching for. May we see the 2 you found thus far, Adol? Adol produced the statues from his pack. Interesting. And very unique. So the big critters were guarding these? I sense an unusual power from within them. It's possible there may be a link between these statues and the recent monster appearances. What? How do you figure? Well, this is pure conjecture on my part. But these two come from the quarry and the ruins, both of which seem to be hotbeds for monster activity as of late. And each was guarded by a large creature of unusual strength. Does that not strike you as more than mere coincidence? You may be right. And if that's the case, we'd be especially foolish to let the Count get his hands on them. I think we should safeguard them until we know exactly what's happening. What's wrong, Dewey? Oh, nothing. I just get the feeling I've seen these statues somewhere before. What? Come on, out with it, Dewey. I'm thinking. It's not like this was just yesterday. It was down inside the old abandoned mine, if I recall correctly. There was a mural painted on the wall. Abandoned mine? It's an old, deep section of the Taikole quarry that we exhausted long ago, been closed off ever since. We found a really ornate mural painted on one of the walls there. Can't even imagine how old it was. But if memory serves, it depicted 4 statues that look an awful lot like the one we've got here. Could there really be a connection? Well, it certainly wants an investigation. Alright. Hey, Adol, what say we split our efforts? I think I have an idea. I'll get my stuff together and return to the Illburn Mountains while you head for the abandoned mine. Ah, you intend to see Bearheart? Yeah, the old master. He knows more about Felghana's legends and folklore than anyone else, so we can probably fill in some of the blanks. Plus, he might know something about Chester's situation. He was Chester's master too, after all. He might have some idea why that idiot's been acting like such a jackass. I'll speak with Chester directly at the castle. He may be more likely to grant Father Pierre's release than Maguire. I'll also see if I can learn anything pertinent about the statues while I'm there. Sounds like a plan. Hope you can talk your way through that thick skull of his. Adol, I'll catch you later. Good luck in the abandoned mine. Don't get yourself killed without me, you got it? If you have a chance to, be sure to check in on Eleanor. I feel so bad for her, poor kid. Let's make sure we get this all sorted out, for her sake. Alright, Adol. The entrance to the abandoned mine is next to the quarry storehouse at the bottom of that first vertical shaft. I'll go on ahead and get the door open since the lock's kind of tricky. Get your stuff together and meet me there, okay? Are you sure that's wise, Dewey? Monsters aside, remember the quarry's off limits right now. If Maguire's men catch you there, it won't be a problem. I'll bring Paul and Ricardo for manpower and we'll be in and out before anyone's the wiser. Got it, Adol? Don't keep us waiting. You know where we'll be, so hurry up. And job is done. Thank you for the gift of a sub yet again. I saw who did it, but I didn't see it was 2. Owlclaw the Death Beast. Thank you very much, Owlclaw. Right then. Bring Huey and Louis together with you, Dewey? Sure thing. Investigating the old mine as thoroughly as you'll need to will be no easy task. It's not much, but please take this and use it to temper your equipment. Only every advantage you can get. Ah, talking to townsfolk getting me stuff? Let's go have a look around and talk to everyone we've met so far. Be careful down there. Don't take unnecessary risks. I'm still waiting for anything that looks like a subquest at this point. Well, that said as well... Wrong house. My son and his idiot friends have gone to the quarry to open up the abandoned mine for you. Make sure you thank them. That shaft was sealed up back when I was still head miner. After we exhausted the ore, the place became a death trap. Also hollow rock and pitfalls and such, and rotted wood now, I surmise. I do remember that mural, though. We had no idea what it was, so we thought it best to let sleeping dogs lie and kept our distance. Ah, you know, now that I think about it. Nah, it couldn't be. Just ignore this babbling old man if you would. What? That shaft was sealed up back when I was still... Okay. Not gonna tell me? Maybe we could bring back the memento for that lady now. That guy's moved on again. Oh, there he is again. Let's sell Ravel to him. Oh, hey, looks like you stumbled upon some Ravel. You'll be willing to sell me 10 hunks of it for 500 gold? Sure thing. I've got 85 at the moment. It's all good. Alright, the deal is done. Here's your 500 gold. I'll take the money, thank you. If you get any more spare Ravel in the future, you know where I'll be. Next up, let's see if you can find me... How about 50 hunks of Ravel? What'd you say? What does that sell for? Do you know what? I'm going to. Alright, the deal is done. Here's your 2,500 gold. I can't believe you've gotten a hold of so much Ravel. Things as they are, you're really something else. If you get any more spare Ravel in the future, you know where I'll be. Next up, let's see if you can find me. How about 200 hunks of Ravel? What'd you say? Come on, they're gonna bite my head off if I don't have enough Ravel by the sell date. And I mean that literally. Good. Right, we've got some extra cash. Why have I taken cash rather than Ravel ore? and upgrading because I can just upgrade the gear equipment straight. So that's what I'm kind of looking for here. That's what I'm looking for as an anonymous gifter of a sub. Let's gift us up to Atomic Zillior. Thank you very much. Let's see if I get a reward for talking to you, though it seems the other person's moved on. Almighty God, please deliver me from temptation, guide my path straight and true, and grant mercy upon the innocent. Lord, Adol? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you come in. I was in the middle of my prayers. If you're here to keep me apprised of things, I'm afraid you're too late. Bishop Nicholas has already filled me in. The situation certainly has gotten quite out of hand. I simply don't understand why the Count would take Father Pierre prisoner. I hope no harm comes to him. And Chester, how could he commit such vile acts? I'm sorry, please excuse me. I lost my composure for a moment. You need to be very careful out there, Adol. Something is happening to Felghana. Something most unholy. I can feel it. Any reward for the saving and the rescue? Come on. At least we can count on Bishop Nicholas to get Father Pierre back for us. I have nothing but faith in him. Well, you should have more faith in me. I'm the one who did most of the work. God. Alright then. Let's go to your house next. The door is locked up tight. No one is there. It seems that now Dash is active no matter what when I'm walking around town. So that's fine. Can I do anything for you now, lady? I looked out my window and saw the miners leaving town a short while ago. The quarry's been closed, so I can't imagine where they were all going. I know the quarry is important to the town, but I just don't like it. I don't like the quarry, and I don't like the people who work in it. Really not handling Bob's death. Please just leave me be. Can I find her a memento? I mean, we could just go shoo across the gap now. I went to the castle to sign up for service, but there was a white knight there who turned me away at the gate. That little ponce had a hell of an attitude, thought he was a cat's meow or something. Smug bastard. And he wasn't the only one, no siree. Before he shut up, some other soldier boy kept trying to turn me away. Guess he couldn't handle me alone. I told them both where they could go and what they could do there. Then I left. I mean, I look it, but I actually worked as a mercenary in Carmen before I came here. You know, you seem like you've been around your fair share of the world, too, am I right? You've probably heard all manner of mercenary stories from all over Europe, then. There was this one guy. No matter how overwhelming the odds may have been, if he was with you, you won, period. He calls this place his home, which is part of why I came. Been keeping an eye out for him, but no luck so far. His name is... it's on top of my tongue. Burglard? Belowitz? It's... something. It's cold in here? What was I saying? Again? It's a great pun man when he's drunk. Good times, good times. I guess my son can still grow up to be a proud man. I'll just live my life vicariously through him, I guess. The proper way of a father. Break your son's spirits by living vicariously through them. Can't say I've not experienced that myself. You know, I just can't bring myself to believe all the rumours floating around about Chester. He and Eleanor first came here over 12 years ago. Mayor Edgar took them in, since they both lost both their parents. Since all they had was each other, more or less, Chester was always really good to Eleanor, always looked out for her. He was a clever young man and really knew his way around a sword. Sometimes helped Edgar with his duties too. He once told me he was going to make this town great, just so he could shock the hell out of Dogi when he came back. We all believed Chester would make us proud someday. I'd keep hoping he'll change his mind about all this nonsense and come back home to Eleanor. Right. If I mess with God here now, Felghana, no? Chester's a big shopper for me. He's had a dignified air about him ever since he was a child. We always suspected that he might be a son of an nobleman or some such thing, but there's nothing noble about Maguire. Dogi, on the other hand, was a total mess as a child, and look at him now! Though I suppose I can't really compare, since I know nothing at all about Chester's life before Redmond. The events of his distant past could hold the missing puzzle piece that gives valid context to all his actions. But then, what do I know? The more I think about it, the more I realise just how pointless it is to think about it. And same text, isn't it? You know, tries mind it, yeah. Flown about Chester, change his mind and come back. Somehow I doubt that. Can't rest, can't do anything. Okay then, time for me to get some good old moisture. As I dash about, well, we want to go to buy some more armor and stuff, that's for sure. So we've been here. We've been in one of these, not the other one. Well, maybe there's just no sidequests in this game. So is it true that Chester's gone to work for the Count? I can't believe someone of his moral standards would ever serve under such a corrupt man. He used to be Mayor Edgar's chopping my words now. Mayor Edgar's aide. The two of them were like kindred spirits, and he always detested the Count even more than the rest of us. And Edgar must have both been mortified to learn of this. Mayor Edgar was like a father to him and Eleanor, raising them ever since they were brought here as orphans. So is it true that Chester's gone away for the count? You always detested the count even more than the rest of us. It just doesn't make any sense. Dash, man, dash. Oh, what's going on over here?
Ha! Cute, aren't they? It's my job to take care of these pickards, and I'm proud to say they've never once got a stick on my watch. I take my job seriously, like an adult.
Do you now?
Come on, Hugo, hurry up! Remember, you're the daddy, okay? Are we the mummy, and the pickards will be our cute little babies?
We're playing families, are we? It's my job to take care of these here pickards, and I'm proud to say they've never once got sick. Oh, you're saying it again. Well, good boy for the not letting them be sick thing. They're playing families. It's like Kitty is my daughter too.
You know that island down in Sienna Bay? There used to be a small village there a long time ago. But one day some kind of epidemic broke out and that was the end of them. Isn't that just horrible? It really makes you think. You don't know what tomorrow may bring. There was once a thriving civilization out there. A small one, mind you, but still.
Yeah, it really makes you think. Just really think. Right, we got another thing here, by the way.
Since the monsters started showing up, hardly anyone comes here anymore. Foreign traders all but ceased. And now that the quarry shut down on top of it all, we can no longer mine for Revlor, our primary export. With both supply and demand at a standstill, I fear it won't be long before we simply run out of merchandise to sell. Adol seems totally oblivious to the danger we're in too. I wish he'd show some semblance of concern.
Let's see what equipment I can buy then. We have 8,000 in cash. I could buy a large shield, it's better than my current shield. We could buy a plate mail. We could buy a plate mail and a large shield. Let's take the defense upgrades that that would give me. Plate mail. Large shield. Bandit is our last tier of goods by the look of it. We bought most of your stuff here. We'll leave this stuff for now. But I like having better equipment, that's for sure. Ah. I'm actually wondering if they've actually made sure that in the shop isn't the stuff you can find out in the wild. That's a thought. It doesn't sell a broadsword after all, but it sells a longsword. It sold a longsword and a chainmail, but it didn't sell a small shield. It didn't sell a broadsword, but it sold these two. That's a little bit more than coincidence, I feel. So Chester's gone to work for the count, has he? Guess I misjudged him. Never thought he'd toss his sister a son like that, much less to serve as lapdog for someone like McGuire. I guess what that really matters to him in the end is status and prestige, even. Right, what am I making? Oh, it's 30 rabble to do 1 upgrade, and it's still only 2 strength and 1 defense. So there's really no point. Sell around for money, buy better gear. Is my gear actually showing up on my character too? Color-wise, we are actually getting the gear to show up on Adol, I'm pretty sure. That was cool. Hey, Adol, heard you headed into the dark depths of the old man of mine. You adventurer types certainly are a crazy bunch. You just keep taking on one quest or another, helping everyone and everyone. Anyone and everyone, anyone and everyone. It's positively inspirational. It'll be crazy down there, though. No, but I mean, the quarry's monsters infested to begin with. The man of mine's been touched by human hands for many, many years. Don't let your guard down. Long ago, the people of Felghana were strong believers in religion known as Dio Anima. Okay, I don't know much about it, but the basic idea is that all things inanimate or otherwise have a spiritual presence. It sounds like a pretty interesting belief system, to be honest. I mean, it promotes respect for, well, everything. Nothing wrong with the church we've got now, though, either. Our clergy are tops, nice people in the world. Still makes you wonder what happened to all the followers of Dio Anima. What could have caused an entire religion to die? Interesting talk. Hello. Okay, all good stuff. I'm actually interested in that. So these demons are stuff seen before.
Adol, please wait! Thank goodness I caught you. I wanted to apologize. For what Chester did, I mean. I know it's little comfort, but he's my brother, and I felt I should give you something as an apology on his behalf.
We acquired a wing talisman.
It's a family heirloom of sorts. Adopted family heirloom, anyway. Full of spirituality. Supposedly, if you envision one of the old travel monuments while stroking its feathers, sure, I'll do that, you'll be sent right there. Think of it as a very useful good luck charm. As for me, I'll be alright. I've been contemplating all the horrible things my brother's been doing. And I know I should be angry with him, and I am. Don't get me wrong. But no matter what, he's still my brother. I'll always love him, just the same. He's the only true family I have. So like I said, I'll be right. I'll be alright. I don't know if I got through to him or not. I just know that I want all this to stop. He's put himself and everyone else in such danger. Oh, Adol, if you see my brother again on your travels, would you please tell him something for me? Don't go out of your way to find him, of course. I just mean if you cross paths again. Tell him I said thank you for the pendant.
Adol suddenly nodded his consent.
I appreciate it, Adol. I'm such a mess. Crying doesn't help anything. You're headed to the abandoned mine, right? Please, be extra careful. For me, okay?
Bye then. Right, how do you want me to envision these things, is what I'm wondering. You want me to envision something? How? Do I use it in the inventory, maybe? A talent on the power of flight can teleport you to any known travel monument. Okay, we've got Elden Mountains. Oh, we can actually check various occasions. We can actually travel to the base of there. Interesting. Does it get used up when I use it? Right, well, we can't get up there anyway. That's kind of cool. But I can just use it again and travel around everywhere. Let's see if the gates are open. Nice. Well, let's find some lady. Hello.
Andre, if you've been watching the gate like you were supposed to, this would never have happened. Were you slacking on the job again? Sleeping maybe? Or else somewhere frolicking away?
What? So this is my fault now? You shouldn't have been out of the castle unattended in the first place.
Hello, sir. I'm sorry to bother you at random, but have you seen a little boy around here by any chance? A boy in formal attire?
Adol considered the question for a moment, then shook his head. A boy in formal attire, sure.
Oh, okay. Thanks anyway. I just don't want to do. That poor boy's out there all alone. You, sir, you appear to be a travelling swordsman, are you not? If you should come across a young boy on your travels, would you be so kind as to escort him back to this castle?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Thank you very much, sir. You're very kind.
Finally found a side quest.
The young master seems to have slipped past the guards and is likely lost and alone in these dangerous lands. Anything you can do to find him and confirm his safety would be most appreciated.
So you got to imagine then he hasn't gone into any deep sections, so he's got to be out in the overworld map, right?
The young master seems to have slipped past the guards and is likely lost and alone.
Okay, what you gonna say? He's not found before the count learns of his absence. You better believe heads are gonna roll. Oh, come on, man. My life's at stake here. Since you don't know Lord Maguire, please find the boy. So this is Lord Maguire's son. So do I just dash around and have a little look-see across the overworld map? Wait! The monsters have changed! That's interesting. We're gaining extra level ups from them, so... Whoa! That thing now spits a bit. How do I do a lunge attack, by the way? I don't know anymore. It doesn't matter anyway, because my attacks are fine anyway. This is interesting. Can I get Ravelor from these monsters, maybe? At least I take more damage. Alright, well, let's keep searching for this kid, except this is going to take me to the dead end over here that we've already checked. But to be honest, the kid might be there, spawning after now that we've taken up the quest. I'll save this kid first. I want goodies. Goodies! Obviously, Tails has forced me to check all these areas. Ah, missable Tails. I've obviously gotten in the swing of backtracking due to another Let's Play we've got going on. It's all good. How did the flowers suddenly get stronger anyway? What happened to these monsters? Alright, well, this is going to take us to the gate over here. Let's just charge up my spell here. So I'd imagine he might not have gone into any of the complexes, otherwise it's going to be incredibly hard to find. Oh, there, kid is! Right, hello. You look like in your informal attire. And yeah.
Who are you, mister?
Adol told the boy that the maid from the castle had been looking for him and had asked Adol to bring him home.
Oh, really? After I followed father all this way, seems a shame to go back now. Huh. Alright, if I resist, I'll just get in more trouble. You may escort me back to the castle, and thank you.
We are now escorting the boy. I'm Kratos. Red hair and etc. If you've forgotten your way, the castle is to north. If you've forgotten your way, the castle is to north along the main road. You really can't miss it. I'll follow your lead. Oh god, he's got a health bar. Okay, you can't sprint. Good. I have a stratagem. Can we leave you behind if we go too far forward? Kiddo, go this way. You do not want to get hit by any of these. Can you see my stratagem? To try and take them out with strong charge spells. And stun lock them via that. Come here, boy. Whoa! He just lost so much of his health. He can only take like 2 hits. No, kiddo, get back! Get away from me! Do not walk into the stuff! Can we restore your HP somehow, kiddo? No! No, kiddo! Whew. Alright, we need to watch out for these flowers, kid. We haven't got that much longer to go. Ah, charge, she says. The flowers I'm actually having the most issue with in regards to these things. Alright, let's take him out. Actually, when I think about it, that would also help quite a bit against those flowers, wouldn't it?
Master Kristoff, you're safe! I was so worried about you. I keep telling you how dangerous it is to leave the castle with all these monsters about. Please try to listen. Do you know how upset I would be if anything were to happen to you? Fran, I'm sorry. I just want to see where Father was going. He never plays with us anymore. I barely even see him. You were chasing after the Count then? I understand. I'll keep quiet about this. Just don't do it again, okay?
Well, at least he's back, safe and sound. You just literally saved my neck.
Really now? If you hadn't been goofing off on the job, this never would have happened in the first place.
Fine, I'll admit it. I should have been more careful, and I'm sorry. Anyway, we shouldn't keep the lady of the manor waiting, right? She's been rather worried herself, after all.
Oh yes, you're absolutely right. Adol, I believe my lady would wish to thank you personally, if you had time to spare. Please, won't you join us inside?
Sure. I gained access to a place thanks to that. Cool. Velstein Castle. I guess I'll talk to you last then, lady. Ordinarily, the castle is off limits to commoners and especially outsiders, but this is a special order directly from the Countess. Consider yourself lucky.
Ah, Countess!
I believe the Countess has kept this little incident a secret from Lord Maguire. And thank God for that. If he found out we'd allowed his son to leave the castle unescorted, he'd have our necks. To be honest, the word Countess has been completely corrupted now, hasn't it? At least in my mind. A clock tower was recently added to the castle, built right off the chapel. It's ostentatious even by Roman standards. I was rather shocked when I first saw it, but after getting to know Lord Maguire better, it all makes sense. The traps we've had installed throughout the castle seem wildly unnecessary, but I suppose Lord Maguire knows best. Ah, traps, we're going to storm this place then, aren't we? Now, I probably shouldn't have mentioned that to an outsider, so let's just say I didn't, okay? Lovely place you've got here. Can you tell me the design and specifications of all the traps in the area? That's kind of what I'd like to know at this point, isn't it? Looks like I'm going in here. Sorry, but the rest of the castle's still off limits. Be thankful you've even been allowed in this far.
But where's the Countess then? I only looked away for a moment when someone slipped past me. Thank you so much for bringing him back. I can't tell you what a savior you've been to us.
Presenting the Lady of the Castle.
You are the swordsman who brought my son home, are you not? From the bottom of my heart, I give you my thanks. How neat! His hair's so red, it looks like his head is on fire. Hey, what's his name? Oh, right. I forgot to ask. Of course you did. My name is Elizabetha.
Elizabetha.
Elizabetha. Elizabetha! I am betrothed to Count McGuire, the lord of this land. These are our children,
Alice and Christoph. The name Elizabeth has also been corrupted in my brain to always be Elizabeth Sue thanks to Gintama, so that's why I'm having trouble reading that straight off the bat.
May I have your name?
Adol politely introduced himself.
Master Adol, then. And by your hand, my son has been safely returned to my care. I haven't the words to express my appreciation, but please accept this gift as a small token of it.
As we got the Orgite Brooch.
I've never seen an adventurer before. You're really handsome.
Hey.
I'm sure you must have all sorts of stories to tell. Yes, I'd like to hear some tales of adventure as well. Will you tell us your heroic deeds, Mr. Adol? It seems you've piqued the curiosity, and mine as well, I must admit. Might you be willing to join us for dinner, Master Adol? My children seem to have taken quite a shining to you.
My lady is Elizabetha. May I inquire as to what you were doing?
Chester! Chester. Good afternoon, Master Christoph. Mr. Salas. Sir Stoddart. It is excellent that Master Christoph has been found. However, we cannot allow suspicious individuals in the castle. This man saved my son. I feel that we should accord him our trust, lest we...
Count McGuire has deferred the castle's security and defensive duties to me, my lady. Please understand I'm only doing what I must to fulfill those duties.
Very well, you may proceed.
Have you lost your mind? You would dare show your face here after what transpired in the ruins? I suggest you get out of here before Lord McGuire sees you! Pleasant guy. What's my Augustine brooch then? Oh, it's not actually an accessory. So, coaxes enemies to drop more items? Is it just always on? Hey, more items is good. Worth that quest. So it's just a Stoddart. He's the man to avoid right now. If his eyes made mine, I'd be pretty well screwed. I'm counting the seconds before the end of my shift and praying I'll make it all the way to the end. Well, let's walk back then. I don't think I've got to have it equipped. I think it's just permanent, yeah? Felghana map there. At least we know that's the Elder Mountains over there. Let's go back to Redmont in case anything's transpired to make another quest appear there on the outside. Something tells me there probably hasn't been. You never know. And we have gone and done a thing after all. If everyone's still in location though, I'll assume that the game hasn't moved on in here. No, everyone's still in situ. It looks fine to me. Looks like no more side quests will have appeared. Maybe. For now. Let's go! Job done there. So, to be honest, I'll walk to the mines, because it's really not a long walk. And if anything, I can still get more experience. Cash money, and now they drop more items, so that's not bad. Chest hair is skit. What if there was someone in the chat called Chester, and you were calling them chest hair? God. They probably think it was a cool name. Yes, I am the manliest chest hair in the world. Look at all my chest hair. Look at my manly. I'm sure that was what they say. And just beating them up is quite a good option. We're not really ever getting any of this ore from beating people up, are we? Well, we're at the mine. We're supposed to go down the other way, but I think first of all, we'll take that special jump. Are these bees stronger now? Answers your question, doesn't it? My question is answered. I guess it's not worth walking back for the money when it's only going to be 1 gold a turn. Probably not. Oh, we can't make it up there. We still need double jump to make it up there? It's always nice being able to one-shot enemies. Can't go down that way. Bouncy, bouncy. Oh, this is so bored. He doesn't need to pick up random change on the ground. I guess it's that point in the game, though, where if you really go fuddy-duddy like that and pick up every one, you're just going to be there for ages. So I think that gap is on the next screen, right? Okay. What's this then? We acquired Bob's pendant. Seems of great import for a certain someone, doesn't it? Gonna say, what happens if you fall down there? You get to this section, do you? Now, can I walk while even in here? Maybe this is a good time to give this back to Mummy, dearest. Yeah, I was right, it's Bob's pendant. Yeah, it's Bob's bridge. Seems he lived for a little bit afterwards, which is cool somewhere. Seems I can walk out of town as well, so that's brilliant. I'm one of the guy who picks a small change monster ammo. Well, you do that because you got group loot. The question is, can I give it to her now? Oh, hello.
Adol, I just been through a lot, so please try to look past her gruff attitude. She's really a nice person. She recently lost her grandson, Bob, so there was a quest going on before we even went and did that quest. He was killed in a quarry accident shortly before you arrived. A bridge collapsed beneath his feet. He was still just an apprentice when it happened. All the other miners spent weeks looking for him, but no one ever found any trace, not even any of his equipment. And I've just been shut away in the house ever since. I've tried everything to cheer her up, but she's inconsolable. I think it's partially because Bob's parents were killed in a quarry accident too. Addie's been like a mother to Bob ever since, and then the same thing just happens again. Life can be so unfair. He probably wouldn't have hit her so hard either if they found his body, or even just one of his belongings.
Well, we've got it.